Hey everyone, Bill here. Welcome back, and Seabass is back, my next door neighbor and good friend. I was at Mace the other week, and several people came up and commented about you. Kick his ass, Seabass.
Perfect.
Which I'm sure you hear a lot. We're going to play Grimdark Future tonight, version 2.7. It's an unconventional Battle Brothers army invading an alien Hives planet. You're going to be playing aliens?
Yes, I will.
I will be Battle Brothers. Excited to debut my new jungle terrain. That was the previous tutorial I just put out this past week. We're going to be house ruling a few things. So victory conditions, we're going to use the objective cards that we've used in the past few battle reports. Those are always really fun games, and you can download them in the video description below if you want. Also, at the end of turn 4, we will roll, and on a 4-up, we'll go to a turn 5. Yes. There will be no turn 6. Okay? That's about it. So you have anything to add?
No, I don't.
Okay.
The field looks fantastic and ready to get this game going.
Rockin'. Let's check out the armies. For those of you new to these battle reports, we play Grimdark Future, which is a simple, fast-playing, fan-made rule set inspired by Warhammer 40k. The rules and army lists are totally free, and there's links in the video description below. In one corner, we have 4,000 points of alien hives. First up, we've got 2 units of assault grunts, and each of them has been doubled up, so 20 models each, 40 models total. These are the chaff, but the hope is that once they do close in, they'll carve up anything in their way just based on sheer quantity. Winged grunts, 10 models, ambush, furious, and flying. One of them has been upgraded with a bioflamer. Venom floaters, doubled up, so 6 models, 3 wounds each. They have the Shrouding Mist special ability, so when it's activated, 2 friendly units within 6 inches get stealth the next time they are shot at. A unit of Soul Snatchers, 10 models, Scout and Strider, and upgraded, so they have 4 attacks each, 2 for their Razor Pincers, 2 for their Razor Claws. They'll be grouped and accompanied by a Soul Snatcher Lord. This is a 3-wound hero. It's been upgraded to Psychic 2, the only Psychic in the army. And 2 Burrowers, Fear, Fearless, Impact, Regeneration, and Surprise Attack, allowing them to pop up much closer than 9 inches. 3 Sword Claws, Stomp, Tail Scythe. They should make mincemeat out of anything they come up against. And finally, the Hive Lord. He is a hero. Ambush, Fear, Flying, Fearless, Pheromones, Regeneration. Upgraded with Sword Claws, also has Stomp and Tail Scythe, 12 wounds to boot. And basically, he gets to help out nearby friendly units with their morale tests. Those are the alien hives. Now let's look at the intruders. Just shy of 4,000 points, Battle Brothers, aka the Brick House. This is a very unconventional army. First up, 2 units of Assault Brothers, although we may combine them at game time, not sure, we'll decide. Anyway, they've been upgraded, so they have Ambush, Fearless, Veteran Infantry, and Flying. First squad of Destroyers, 5 models. This is A squad. One's been upgraded with a minigun, and 2 of them have been upgraded to Chainsaw Fists, and the leader with an energy sword. So sort of a Swiss Army knife. Likewise, here's B Squad. This one's been given a heavy flamethrower, and also one of them has been upgraded with a Cyclone missile launcher for good measure. And finally, a D Squad. These have been upgraded with energy hammers and shields, so they're going to be -1 to hit, and those hammers, deadly 3 for every wound that connects. Nice. That would be enough to handle, but why not bring 2? So yes, we have 10 total models with energy hammers. The leadership of this crack team of specialists, we have a Psychic. I think it's the first time I've run a Psychic in a Battle Brothers list on my channel. Anyway, he's been upgraded to Psychic 2, also has Ambush, Flying, and Fearless. And finally, 2 captains. They are identical. They've been given destroyer armor, so they have advanced tactics, war chant, veteran infantry, 6 wounds total. Very likely they're going to be grouped with the D squads. So that is the team of veteran specialists who have come to this planet to seek out some crucially vital information. This is our table for the night. It's a jungle planet belonging to the alien hive, so there's a specialist envoy coming in to raid and pillage and get some sort of intel on them. Here's how we're going to handle terrain. The crags are called terrain, so being at least half on them counts as cover. The rock piles count as difficult terrain, so no more than 6 inches on any sort of move through them, unless you have Strider, which a bunch of your units do. Yes. The jungle pieces block line of sight, so even if you can truly see through them, we're saying these are solid, and the bases extend infinitely. So basically, the jungle pieces are obstacles, okay? You can't move through them, you gotta move around them, and they have infinite height, and you can't see through them. I think that's about it for terrain. Oh, the water, we'll call that difficult terrain. Sound good?
Sounds fantastic.
When you're moving up the crags, you get 1 inch for free. So from here to here costs you no vertical movement. To go from here to here would cost you 1 inch of vertical movement plus the horizontal, as we've done before. I think that's about it. Let's get the objective markers put down. 6 markers have been placed. They are numbered. It does matter which is which. So here is marker number 5. That's the number of spikes that are on it. Here's marker number 2. Marker number 6 over here. Number 1 is directly in the middle of the table. Up on this crag is marker number 3, and then down here is marker number 4. So, not a lot of shooting lanes for my shooting army, not a lot of charging lanes for your charging army. This should be very interesting. So let's each roll and see who's gonna pick which side they get. 5 for me, 5 for you. 4, cocked. 4 for me, 6 for you. Which side do you want?
This side.
Taking that side?
Yes.
Okay, you'll be over there and you'll deploy. I will be on this side with the Battle Brothers. Right now, Seabass is thinking, working on deployment. I am ambushing everything because that's sort of what the narrative is here. I have a veteran specialist unit on a black op to this planet. They're not beamed in yet, but they've detected us coming, so they're gonna have the advantage. Basically gonna have a whole turn to run roughshod and control the board before I drop in and all hell breaks loose. Tokens and dice and cards, the instruments of war. All right, it's done. So over here, you've got your hive lord, some swarms piled in, crawling through the jungle. You have kept in reserve the 2 burrowers and the winged grunts. I've kept in reserve everything. And sitting here in the functional teleportarium is one of the units of destroyers, waiting to be blasted down to the surface of the planet. Objectives are drawn, so at the beginning of each turn, if we don't have 3, we draw up so that we do have 3. I've got Giant Slayer, destroy an enemy with tough 12 or higher, control marker 5 at the beginning and end of the same round, and then seize 3, control marker 3. You have Infiltrate, have at least 1 unit within the enemy's deployment zone, control marker 2 at the beginning and end of a round, and control marker 1 at the beginning and end of a round. So, those are what we have to achieve, and we will check if they were met at the end of the round. You ready?
Ready.
Here we are at the end of turn 1. You moved your Hive Lord up here to oversee things and deny me marker 3, or at least make it harder, because I'm going to care about 3. You move these guys around this jungle terrain to have their Shrouding Mist affecting both the Soul Snatchers, who are now swarmed around this marker, as well as these guys over here swarming around this side. Over here, your last unit moved up to get marker 4, so yeah. Oh, and real quick, so one thing we forgot to mention earlier, there's 2 other ways to get points. The first person to kill an entire unit will get a point, and at the end of the game, if you have at least 1 model within the enemy's deployment zone, you'll get a point at that time. Okay, we forgot to mention those, but we've done that in the past. All right, that's the end of round 1. Let's check the victory conditions, or not victory, the objective markers. Infiltrate. You do not have that, and hold you can't possibly have because you didn't have any markers at the beginning of the round. I haven't done anything because I don't have any units on the field, but that's about to change. We're both ambushing. Let's roll to see who is going to put ambushers out first. 5 for me, and a 4 for you. I will ambush first. Put down a D squad with some hammers. You're targeting the Hive Lord. Now, each of us has multiple ambushing units that we want to bring in, and actually we're not clear on how the rule is written. It just says that you roll off to see who deploys first. I don't know if you then start alternating, so what we've decided to do is just guess that it means, since I won the roll, I'm going to deploy all the rest of mine, and then you'll deploy any that you want to, and we'll just do it that way. Ambushers have been put out. First I dropped in this unit here so that they could draw line of sight on those soul snatchers. Over here, these guys came in to get the first half of marker 5, so I'm on my way to holding that. Harassment unit dropped in over here, has line of sight on and range on both these units. Back here, hammers, and over here, hammers. In response, you dropped in a burrower, which is about to do some thrashing and deal some damage. And over here, you also dropped a burrower in, 3 inches away. You put winged grunts here, and I think that was all your ambushers, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's roll to see if those burrowers are going to carve us up. So 4 dice, 4 up. 2 of them were successes. There were 2 that were 4 up, so that's 6 dice coming in at this unit, I assume.
Yes.
Okay, at AP2, so saving on 4s. That's 2 saves, so 1 wound got through so far, and then the other one all saved. All right, 1 wound, so you got 1 damage on that unit. Coming over here, 4 dice for this burrower.
1.
Okay, 1 of them, so that's going to be 3. And which one are you putting it on?
They're the only ones that are.
That's right.
3.
Yeah. Okay. So they're the only ones within 3. All right. Okay. 1 save, 2 wounds. So one of these guys is down to 1 wound. Oh, we forgot to do this. So at the end of round 1, you clear everything you achieved, which was nothing. You also get to discard up to 1 if you want to. Did you want to discard any?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. All right. So hold 3. Interesting. So now we're at the top of 2. You just drew hold 3. Actually, you have started the round 2, with number 3. I've started the round with number 5. I finished activating first last turn because I didn't have any units, so I'm going to activate first this turn. This unit, which includes a captain with advanced tactics, has +3 range as a result for their charge, will charge 15 inches to scale this cliff, and all of them have enough movement to pile in around him. That's done. They've charged in. They're ready to swing. Now, this is our first game running the new rules. Some significant changes. First of all, that captain has War Chant, so the whole unit has Furious, which works very differently than it used to. Furious means they get to add 1 attack with a weapon of my choice, and all of them only have 1 melee weapon, so obviously I'm going to choose that. First, we'll do the captain's Energy Sword. He's also been given Veteran, so he's hitting on 2s. Okay, that's 2 hits at AP1.
Saving on 3s.
Saving on a 3.
1 save.
1 save, 1 wound. And he has regeneration.
He does.
Try and shake it off on a 5. Nope. Okay, 1 wound. 1 down. Oh, and I forgot the extra attack due to charging. So this again is with the sword. Oh, and it's a 1. It's a miss. Now the hammers. 2 dice each. 10 dice. Adding 1 to each because they're furious. So this is 15 dice. So here we go. These are hitting on 3s. Armor piercing 1. I'm going to get through. Now those are deadly 3 each. So you need to regen 15 wounds. Wow, that's a good regen roll. Okay, 5 saves. So 10 more damage. 10 more down. What's he down to?
1.
Down to 1. Oh man. All right. Well, that seems about right. Now he gets to swing back. 2 sword claws hitting on 4s, is it? 3s? Okay, but these guys have shield wall, so that's -1, so you're hitting on 4s.
Over 1.
Okay, armor piercing?
AP 2.
2, saving on 4s. Okay, 4 of them get through. Do those have deadly?
No.
Okay.
A stomp. 2 attacks.
Okay, stomp, 2 attacks. Will
Will
hit.
AP 1.
Saving on 3s. 1 failed. Up to 5 wounds. Tail sight hits. Does that have rending?
It has deadly 3.
Okay. Alright, so it's AP.
AP 2.
That was 5 wounds total. So you killed 1. Just like that. Who caused more wounds? I think it was me. You have fear, so you get to add to that, but I caused 11. You can't possibly overcome that. So morale check, please. And he is fearless, so you're adding 1. Morale check on the Hive Lord. 2 + 1 is 3. What's his quality?
3.
Alright, he does have fearless, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just barely past morale. The swarm of assault grunts that was over here has moved at the double, well, charged rather, they're full 18 inches, wrapped around, come up this hill, and has inundated B squad. No, that's A squad. And we think there might be one or two that are just outside, but with the claws and everything, everything is clearly within 2 inches. You're good to go. Everything's within range. You're able to pile in. So you're swinging at full force with 20 assault grunts. Do they have Furious?
They do.
Oh, okay. So you get to add 1 attack to a weapon of your choice. So if they had 2 dice, they now have 3. 20 times 3 would be 60 dice. 60 dice hitting on 5s. Here we go. First batch of 30 dice hitting on 5s and with poison, so we're going to keep track of natural 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 15 is 21 hits so far. Next batch of 30. Okay, so with poison, that's going to be a total of 39 defense rolls that I have to make. Piercing, so the advantage here is despite the quantity, there's nothing special. So natural ones will be wounds. Okay, the remaining 19 hits. So a total of 6 wounds, yes?
Yes.
6 wounds is enough to kill exactly 2 of them. All right, and you know what? Flavor-wise, I think that about makes sense to me too. All right, 2 of them are dead. The remainder are swinging back. So first up, the one with the energy sword. This is 2 dice hitting on 3s with rending. No rends and no hits. We have, then the other 2 have chainsaw fists. These are 4 dice each. Chainsaw fists on 2 of them. Okay, those many. And these are armor piercing 3, but a natural 6 is always a success, so you're saving on 6s. One save. Killed 4. I caused 4 wounds, you caused 6. Do they have fear?
No.
They do not have fear. I don't have fear. So you straight up won the melee, so I gotta make a morale check. With fearless, I just don't have, I can't roll a 1. And it's not. Alright. Well, that was epic. This psychic rushed down, he hopped down here and got to be within 6 inches of both of these units, and then is going to attempt to cast Psychic Roar. He's a Psychic 2, so we're adding 2 to this. No! That's a 5. Does not succeed. Okay, the winged grunts saw the target rich opportunity and flew up here to chow down on him. So, 10 dice coming in, hitting on 5s.
And they have poison.
With poison, so we'll track natural 6s. Yeah, we gotta get used to that. So they have Furious, so that's an extra die each for their weapon. Wow. Oh. Folks, Wylock's Armory dice on sale soon. No, they're not. Or should they be? I don't know. Leave a comment below. Times 3 is 27, 28, 29. Let me just start picking these off. So you take the 6s away as I roll them. I'm saving on 2s. All saves, take away a 6. Okay. So you carved up the librarian. Rather than mess up the models, well, you actually get to move them by 3 because you killed him. Also, you get a point. Let's give you a point because you got first blood. You've killed the first unit. Psychic is dead. You get to move your unit by up to 3 inches. Okay? Yeah, so he doesn't want to move 3 inches, and rather than mess up the models, we're leaving the model there so they can chomp down on his corpse for the rest of the turn. Okay, I specifically set up so that I'd be more than 18 inches away from them, so they cannot charge this unit this turn. It means I have a little extra time. I've done the measuring. We get 1 inch for free, so this guy's going to use his 6 inches of movement and hop up to the top here. The rest of them will just turn around, and we're going to fire into the burrower. The guy with the Cyclone missile launcher is going to fire his missiles at that guy. We're going to resolve the Cyclone missile launcher first. So he's firing the AT version. This is going to be 2 dice, hitting on 3s. 1-1, but 1 hit. That's armor piercing 3, and it's going to be deadly 3 if you don't save.
So I'm saving on a 5.
Okay. It's a 5, saved. All right, everything else is unloading into this burrower. 4 storm rifles coming in. 3 hits, no armor piercing.
Saving on 2s.
Okay.
one gets through.
1 wound. And then we have the heavy flamethrower. Saving on 3s. Okay, 2 wounds, so 3 wounds total put on this burrower. Okay, he's down to 15. Okay, you're activating your venom floaters. At the moment of activation, these are both within 6 inches, so they're going to enjoy that shrouding mist. And so the next time they're shot at, these units get stealth. We'll just use these to remind us. I think that persists. It doesn't say until end of turn, so if I don't shoot at them, you know, for another turn, that they're still going to enjoy that shrouding mist as far as the rules are written. And then he's going to charge with them. Now I'm in a choke point here, which was deliberate. So at that mouth, you know, these have bigger bases, but you will be able to get probably at least 3 of them in combat. Okay. All right, so 3 of them fighting. Those have shield wall, so you're at -1 to hit, but there's 6 dice each. So 18 dice hitting on. After poison, that's 11 hits. So any armor piercing? 2s. Wow. My rolling tonight. Look at that. 1 had 2 wounds on it, so it killed him, and then 2 more wounds went on to the next guy. Striking back. The back row is not within 2 inches, so I think I have 3 that are within range to fight. But the question is, do I want to? Do I want to burn these attacks on these dudes, or do I want to save them for him? I think, because if I were to strike back, the next time I charge when they activate, because they haven't activated yet, they'll be hitting on 6s, which kind of sucks. I don't think I'm going to swing back. I don't want to waste it. So, let's see morale, because you clearly won it. And that's 5. Morale is good. Quick housekeeping. We forgot this burrower has regeneration. So the 3 wounds he lost earlier, we're going to shake them off on 5s. Okay, would have shook off 1, so he gets 1 wound back. All right, that's fixed. Here we are on the other side. That unit has just charged into this burrower. 1 of them is down, so we've got the captain and then the 4 energy hammers. So, because of War Chant on the captain, they've got Furious. So the captain's energy sword, he's going to get 3 dice instead of 2, and he is hitting on 2s because he is a veteran. Those all hit. No rends, even though it has rending. So AP 1.
Saving on 3s.
Okay.
All but 1.
Okay, 1 wound on the burrower. Regen?
Nope.
Does not regen, so that's 1 down. And now the energy hammers. 12 dice coming in, hitting on 3s. Armor piercing 1, and they'll be deadly 3 each.
Saving on 3s.
Saving on 3s. 3 of them get through. Yep. So that's 9 wounds to regenerate. 7 wounds. 7 plus the 1 from the captain. Total of 8. Alright, so he's down to 10, I believe, right? Hitting on
4s.
Alright, 5s because of shield wall. 2 hits, AP 2, saving on 4s. Nope, deadly 3. Okay, so that's gonna kill 2 of them. This guy takes 3 wounds, it overkills him. And the other one will be this one. Stomp on 5s. 1 hit, armor piercing,
2.
saved.
Tail scythe.
Hits.
AP 2. Deadly 3.
Saving on a 4, doesn't save. Deadly 3, kills another one with the tail. Morale's good. Alright. Your turn. Coming over here, this swarm, you think you're going to double back and go after this harassment squad, right?
Definitely.
Okay. Alright, so the swarm came over here and you think you got 10 of them able to fight. That's furious because they charged.
Yep.
So it's going to be 30 dice.
30 dice.
30 dice, looking for 6s because of poison.
Do you want me to...
Here we go, saving on 2s. 4 of them dead. 1 is left. He will punch. He's hitting on 2s because he's a veteran. Oops, reroll that fell off. 2 hits, no armor piercing. 1 save, so I killed 1. You did more wounds, so I'm going to do a morale check. Morale is good, so I have 1 Marine left. I will pick out 4 of them. So while we're at it, we'll activate the 1 guy that's left. He will attempt to hit. These are natural 6s because it's his 2nd melee of the turn, and they don't. Back to you, your turn. Over here in the center, this Soul Snatcher Lord is moved up here. He is within 12 inches now of this unit, which I should have activated before I did that dummy over there. Anyways, now he's within 12 inches, going to do a Psychic Power. What is it?
I'm going to try Psychic Blast.
All right, that's I'll give it to you. 3 plus 2, 5. That goes off. What's it do?
Target enemy unit within 12 takes 1 hit with AP 4 and Deadly 3.
Okay, saving on a 6. Does not save, so Deadly 3 is going to kill one of them. Morale check. Morale is good. While we're over here, I'll activate them. First, the minigun is firing into this mass, so that's going to be 4 dice. 3 hits, armor piercing 1.
So saving on 6s?
Yep.
None.
Okay, 3 dead, and then the other one's storm rifle. Both hit, no armor piercing.
1 save.
1 save. 4 of them die. Okay. This burrower is slithering up this cliff face, charging in. So you've made base contact. Now I'm going to move these guys by up to 3 inches to get base contact as well. Alright, so that's done, and yeah, it looks like they're all within 2 inches, but everybody's hitting on 6s, you and me. So first, your impact, you did impact 6?
Yes.
Alright, so 6 automatic hits, is that correct? I'm saving on 2s, so that's 1 wound. So the guy had 1 wound left, is dead. Sword claws, 3 sets of them. So you got 9 dice coming in?
They have shield wall, correct?
They do, but you're hitting on 6s anyway
6s
because it's your second melee.
No hits.
No hits. Alright, what else? Stomp.
Nope.
None of them.
And then tail scythe, 1. Nope.
No, nothing. Alright. Swinging back. First, the energy hammers. 3 hits. These are AP 1.
3s. All saves.
Okay, and then the captain's sword. That's a rend, so it'll save on a 6. The other one is AP 1.
Because these are automatic 6s, right?
Oh,
6,
I'm sorry.
Punchback.
Correction. Automatic 6s only. Yep, so that's not. But the automatic 6 is a rend, so you're saving on a 6.
2. Nope.
Okay, 1 wound. I caused more wounds, but that thing has fear, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so roll a d3. Alright, so you actually caused 2 wounds, as it were. So that means I take the morale check. Morale is passed. Last unit for the round, this burrower is coming in. Impact 6, saving on 2s. There's 3 1s. So that's gonna kill him, and another has 2 left. Sword claws.
Sword claws, 3
Yep.
attacks. 3 claws, hitting on 4s.
AP2, saving on 4s. 3 of them get through. Deadly 3 each.
Yep.
Okay, that's enough to finish the unit. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Yep. So there's him up there. You still, even though he was incoherent, so you still get to fight. So finish your weapons.
2.
All right.
AP2.
Saving on 4s. 1 gets through. Any deadly?
Nope.
Okay, 1 wound. He's got 2 left.
Alright, and then 1 attack left. Tail scythe, hitting on 4s.
Tail scythe hitting on a 4. It does.
AP2.
Saving on a 4. It doesn't.
Deadly 3.
And that will do it. So that unit is wiped. It is not looking good for this specialist team. Well, he earned his biscuit today. That's what a 700-point unit looks like. Nice. That's the end of round 2. Lots of carnage. So let's go and see if any objectives were met. Do you control marker 3 at the beginning and end of the round? No. Marker 2, hold 2. You had it. You went away to go and kill some stuff. And hold 1. Do you have that? There it is, dead center of the board. So did you begin the turn with that?
Yes.
Yes. So you get 2 victory points for that, bringing you to a total of 3. Do you want to discard one of these?
Yeah, I'll discard 1 just because objective marker 3 for me looks a little bleak.
Okay, getting rid of that, so you're going to draw 2. You have to seize marker 5, and, tactical precision. Control all markers to get D3 plus 3 victory points. I haven't killed anything tough 12, and I haven't held or seized 3, so I don't get any markers. But I like all of these, so I'm going to keep them. I'm up to discarding anything. Before we go to the top of round 3, ambushers. So, do you want to... You have nothing left to ambush. I have 1 unit left. I have this unit of Assault Brothers. So I'll figure out where I'm going to drop them in. This final unit has ambushed in. They've dropped from the skies 9 inches away, providing backup in this corner. We're going over to here now, and this unit is going to fight one of these two. Should I go after the Hive Lord? I need victory points. I want to take down the big guy. He's got, what is it, 9 wounds left?
Yep.
I mean, I did 11 last time, but I had 2 more models. I got to think about, do I go for the guaranteed points? Oh, this is tough. Yeah, we're gonna shoot for the moon. This is really gonna decide the game, I think. If they can do 9 wounds that don't regenerate on this dude, we can get some victory points. So, War Chant, extra attack for each. First, we're gonna do the Captain's Sword. He is a veteran, so he's hitting on 2s. All 3 hit, no rends, so that's armor piercing 1.
So, saving on 3s.
Okay.
One
goes through. Regen. Does not. Okay, 8 to go. Energy hammers. 9 dice, hitting on 3s. Not too bad. AP 1.
Saving on 3s.
4 of them get through. That is deadly 3 each. That is 12 to save. 12 to regen.
Yep.
12 to try and regen. Oh my god.
And 1,
Oh
2,
my god.
3 get through.
Christ.
So, 5 health.
That's not what we call the math. Oh, had to take a break there. Okay, you're hitting back. You won't have impact because you're not charging, but you're at full strength, so sword claws first.
Yep.
Or I could just remove the whole unit.
So,
Salt.
3
The salt
attacks.
is so
They
tasty.
have the wall, correct?
Yeah, they have shield wall.
So, hitting on
5s.
5.
Okay. 2 hits.
At deadly 3.
Armor piercing.
Armor piercing 2.
Saving on 4s. 1 saves, 1 doesn't. Deadly 3.
Deadly 3.
Okay, kills 1. Stomp.
3 attacks.
Okay. Armor piercing
2.
saved.
And last is 1 attack for tail scythe.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. I think I caused more wounds.
Yep.
You have fear, so roll a d3. You have fear, right?
Yep.
Roll a d3. Add that to it. That's 2. So you caused 5 wounds. What I caused on you? So I did 4 wounds. You did 5 after your fear. So I have to take the morale check. Morale's passed. I love the way fear works now, by the way. I think that's all. It's so much easier to remember, and I like the variability. It used to be so hard to keep track of. You'd have these weird per model. Anyway, whatever. Good stuff. Good job, game creator. So, highly disappointing. These brothers have let us down. Alright, you're attacking here. Okay, we'll just skip the rolling. He's good to go. You'll get him. So now you can move him 3 inches as you like.
Perfect.
Okay, while you're doing that, we'll come over here because this backup group is going to come in and charge these guys. Now this is where the micro is important because you now get to move by up to 3 inches to make base contact to the extent possible. So a bunch of yours that wouldn't be able to strike back would. So move your guys by up to 3 inches. Here we go. Okay, chainsword's coming in. These are veterans, so they're hitting on 2s. 9 hits, no armor piercing. Hitting on 5s. 5 of them die. Bugs go burst. Strike back if you want. Will you?
Might as well, since they're...
You could, but if you don't, you can charge the Terminators later if you think your full strength would be better saved for them. Oh, yes. So if you killed the Terminators, yeah, these guys are not within 3 inches. I would not have marker 5. That's correct. So yeah, that's a good... I forgot, morale. So I did 5 wounds, so let's have a morale check. You gotta get a 5. It's not. All right, pinned. I'll take that. Okay, and you're gonna go right-headed and use your activation to depin them, so they're done. It's back to me. the remnants of this D squad that were down here had just enough to charge up. They are going to try and get the job done on this guy. I cannot tolerate him charging at full strength. I just can't. He's got to go down right now. The captain is a veteran. He's hitting on 2s. He's got Furious because of War Chant, so 3 dice hitting on 2s. Of course, there's a 1. So 2 hits, no rens, AP 1.
So saving on 3s.
Okay. 1 fails. Regen. Does not regen. Okay, that was enough to do it. Alright, I'll take that. So he is dead. Now they get to
the combat, your captain fell off the mountain.
And now they get to move by up to 3 inches. Okay, so venom floaters, you're looking at floating them up. They actually have range 12 inches. The leader could get over to here. Okay, so you got 4 of the venom floaters within range of this unit of 3?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna have 24 dice, looking for 6s because of poison. Shield wall, so you're at -1 to hit. No armor piercing, saving on 2s. 5 wounds get through. That kills 1 of them and leaves 1 wound on another. Alright, now punching back. First the energy hammer. So this is going to be on 6s because they've already fought this turn. None. And then the captain's energy sword. None. Alright, you caused more wounds, so a morale check. Morale is good. Super good. And they held. Coming back to this corner, I just realized something. Earlier, we did melee. You didn't strike back, and then you failed the... And then they were pinned, right? But they were down to less than half, and they lost in melee, so we were mistaken. Actually, they routed. Units in melee don't take morale tests from wounds. Instead, whoever lost takes the test. If the test is failed while down to half or less of total size, then it is routed. So they weren't pinned, they were routed. So we're going to remove them, and that simplifies my decision over here. Because there is no enemy here, I'm going to use these Terminators, Destroyers. And I guess we'll fire at the Soul Snatchers, even though we're at -2, because they are in cover, and they have this -1 persisting because of that Shrouding Mist earlier in the game. Again, we don't think that that goes away at the end of the turn. So hitting on 3s becomes hitting on 5s because of cover and the cloud. Alright, 2 hits at AP 1. This is the minigun. Okay, 2 of them die. Then we have the Storm Rifle. 1 hit, no armor piercing. Saved. Okay. So you're gonna move them 18, charge one of these 2, you're not sure, but the point is you'll be within 6 inches and then cast Shriek.
I'm going to attack this unit here. They're my charge.
Okay.
And I'm going to do my Psychic right now.
Okay.
Do Psychic Shriek.
It does?
So both units.
This unit first, 6 hits at AP 2 each, so saving on 4s. 3 get through, so 3 die. Morale check for them is passed. Then this unit up here, the Terminators, saving on, what was it? 4s. Because of AP 2, 1, 2. 3 of them get through, which kills a Terminator. Morale check for that. Morale is failed. So he will remove the minigun, and the other one is pinned. Rolling the Soul Snatcher Lord first, so 2 piercing claws, 4 dice with rending, so look for 6s.
1 6.
Okay, that's going to save on a 6. That's saved. How many hits? So a normal hit. Any armor piercing?
2.
Okay, saving on a 4. Does not, so that's a wound. He is down to 2. Now the rest of the little guys, you have 4 of them within fighting range.
Yep, so 3s, rendering.
2, these are saving on 6s. 1 saved, 1 didn't, so he's down to 1 wound. And how many normal hits?
Those just no AP.
Okay, saving on 2s, they do. Okay.
8 more at Razor Claws.
Okay. And no armor piercing on these.
No.
Saving on 2s. They all save. Somehow he survived. Now he gets to swing back. 1 wound left. He's swinging back. He's only hitting on 6s. He doesn't. He lost more melee, so take a morale check. Morale is failed. He's already pinned. Wait, what does that mean? Oh yeah, he's down to less than half. He's routed. Yes, okay, he's gone.
Which?
So that's done, and now you'll move that unit up to 3 inches. Yeah. Yep, so assessing the situation here. That's not going to end well, and the only other models I have are up here. They might be able to kill this dude in the next turn, but you've got 3 victory points. I've got, well, I'm going to get 1 at the end of this turn for having killed the Hive Lord, but still, I'm down 2, and I've only got a few models left on the entire field. And look at this over here. So you know what? I think we're going to have our first conceded game on the channel. Good game.
Good game, it's fantastic.
What have we learned here? I think we've learned that quantity is very important. I wanted to do this experiment because the alien hives bring in huge quantity. So I had some bad rolling, and you had some good rolling. I don't think anyone watching would disagree. There were some flukes here.
The honesty of Wylock's dice did me good.
Yes. Really fun interactions going on over here in this alley and stuff.
They're still chewing down.
Oh yeah, he's still in here being sustenance. The thing is, we've run games that seem to be unbalanced before. We did a Titan Lords game, and I've done a Custodes game, and those all went down to the wire. I think there was just some dice rolling tonight, or maybe there were some decisions that I made that weren't excellent. I don't know, I still had a lot of fun. Plus, I got to use my teleportarium for the first time. That was nice. I will say, I remember the last games we've played with the alien hives, and the big bugs have been fixed, I think. I mean, they just carve things up. I think that they behave the way that they're supposed to. Despite how they performed, I don't think they're overpowered. I think by and large we saw pretty much what they're supposed to do. Thanks for coming over, and I am Wylock. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time.